So much for the Doctor keeping a low profile.
Well, hello and welcome to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Paul, and as always, I'm joined by...
Thomas.
Here he is. And we've just... I was going to say endured. We've watched The Feast of Stephen.
I enjoyed it.
It was quite something. And now we're going to get back to the Dalek Master Plan, episode 8. So, having said 2 episodes ago, Thomas, you said, can't believe we're only halfway through. Having that one episode in the middle and now being on episode 8, you kind of think, doesn't feel like there's quite so much to go anymore. But, there is still sort of 5 episodes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let us know in the comments what you think about this. Do give us a like and a subscribe. And we jump back into it. I feel like we need a previously on the Dalek Master Plan, after last week's episode. But I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I suspect it will pick up. I suspect it will pick up as if nothing has happened.
Yeah.
Like as if they've just gone from one thing to the next with nothing in the middle.
I'd love it if the Feast of Stephen turned out to be the pivotal moment in the plot that keeps being referenced later on.
Can you imagine if at the 60th anniversary they're like, there's an announcement coming that they've found a missing episode. We're like, what's it going to be? It's the Feast of Stephen. We're like, oh, good.
Quick, someone destroy it again.
Yeah, if you could lose that one.
Oh, no, I want to see it.
The Terranium core has been fitted.
But it's the fake Terranium core, isn't it?
That's true, yes.
Imagine if it worked. And the Doctor's like, oh man.
The vault is in the Terranium.
Oh, that Dalek, he's quite angry then, that Dalek.
The vault is in the Terranium.
Yeah.
It can't be true. There must be some mistake.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Why should I lie? I can only benefit from my alliance with you. I brought you Terranium, the real Terranium.
The core is worthless.
No, it can't be. It came from Uranus. I know it did.
Oh, Paul, you shouldn't have laughed at that. That is the schoolboy joke.
That's low-hanging fruit right there.
What? I mean, this story just keeps pulling out all the stops, doesn't it? Now we've got a cricket game. So much for the Doctor keeping a low profile.
Oh, there's a volcano.
Yeah.
Magma.
Magma. It's quite a fun word to say, isn't it?
Doesn't look very pleasant, does it? We'll check out quite soon.
What's that outside? Magma. Oh, we're a bit giddy tonight, aren't we?
I know.
I think it's after the Feast of Stephen.
Oh, yeah.
The Christmas cheer.
And because for me, it's like we've had snow, so, it's all just too exciting.
Yeah. Like schoolboys again. No.
Return of the monk.
The time meddler. I called that, didn't I? In our series 2 live stream. I said I predict that the monk is going to return.
Oh yeah, I think you did actually.
Or maybe it was at the end of the episode or something.
Might be at the end of the time meddler itself, but yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, I'm glad they've done that because he's a great character.
So I think apart from the Daleks, we've got the first ever returning kind of villain or returning character there.
Yeah.
Well, he's not really a villain though, is he? He's not an all-out villain like we saw. He was just sort of playing around, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a meddler.
He's a meddler.
He makes medals.
The meddling monk.
Yeah, exactly.
If he regenerates into a woman, does he have to be a nun? The meddling nun. It makes no sense really for him to be a monk outside of the setting we first saw him in. Like what they've done with the shots there, kind of the moving volcano bits in the background, static characters at the front.
Bit of movement goes a long way, doesn't it?
It does.
So wait, they're locked outside the TARDIS?
Looks like it.
I kind of missed that. Did he leave his key inside or something? It's a Yale lock.
There you go. We talked about the Doctor's ring. Said he aimed his ring at the lock.
Can someone in the comments let us know, first of all, how did they get locked out and how did they get back in?
The monk did something, didn't he? But
yeah.
But it wasn't clear exactly what he did. And then it seemed they were locked out, and then he just seemed to get in. Here we go.
It has certain properties. The combined forces of that sun, together with the stone in that ring, was sufficient enough to correct the monk's interference.
Yes, but what properties has it?
Now, I don't want to anymore, please. About turn and do so too. Go on.
To correct the monk's interference.
So the sun and the stone in the ring somehow work together to do that. I love the way Stephen's like, yeah, but how's it work? And he's like, oh, don't be, stop bothering me.
I love a good Doctor Who explanation.
We don't have an answer, so we'll just brush that under the carpet, move on.
Yeah, it's like the stakes are raised with each story. But then right at the last minute, the Doctor's just like, oh, yep, reverse the polarity. Blip, blip. Hey, there we go.
Bovril.
Bovril.
That's
like drinkable beef, isn't it?
Well, they did a chicken bovril. People in the comments, let me know what has happened to chicken bovril. Where has it gone? Right? You can't get chicken bovril for love nor money.
I'm sorry to hear that, Paul.
I quite enjoyed that episode. I didn't really remember it from when I'd seen it before.
Yeah.
You're looking very sort of like flustered. Like you look like you've had a long day. You've just been through it. Like
I want to like this story, but it feels like a bit of a patchwork to me. I mean,
I think that's fair.
The first 6 episodes, which were kind of one narrative, they're a Christmas special, but we don't need to talk about that. Yeah. But then this was good, but yeah, it was the Time Meddler, and I don't really get what it's all about. The Terranium, but yeah, enlighten me. What am I missing? Yeah.
No. I mean, I think it is quite hard to follow some of the detail of it.
But I'm
just trying to let it wash over me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. But and that was a step up from the Feast of Stephen, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely. It felt like we were back in the tone of the Dalek master plan, at least. Yeah. And
I like
the Daleks.
I like that they've got the Dalek time machine back in it. So, and because I like the chase, I'm hoping that now we'll get a bit more, movement around to different locations, and that will kind of spice things up a little bit.
Yeah.
And good to see don't return. Right.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's quite a lot to follow, isn't it? Especially with recons and the fact that it's 12 parts.
Yeah. The longer the recon, I think the harder it is to keep on top of, probably.
Even though we've had a few sort of scattered in there that aren't recons, but because if it's only a 4-parter, you could once it's got to the end, then it's a new story, and you're kind of, But this is quite a long time to be with one story. But no, we'll get there.
Yeah, we're getting through. We're getting through. Good. Well,
and speaking of Terry Nation, there's a Terry's chocolate orange behind you.
Oh yeah, where is it? Over here. It's a toffee crunch one.
Oh.
It was one of my students gave it to me today. It was a Christmas present.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I bet they love you, Paul.
Some of them do, some of them don't. Depends if they've done any practice.
Right, yeah. Well, do you want to say goodbye to our lovely viewers?
Goodbye, lovely viewers. Oh dear.